Hey everybody, it's Alex with Talking Points. Had something on my chest this morning that I wanted to talk about. It does play into our episode that'll be airing tonight, or that we'll be shooting live today. Continuing to talk about love and brothers keepers and everything else, and all that stuff that kind of comes together. And I think change is a big part of that, and how people change and why we change and stuff like that. I think a lot of people get on the internet and they just talk about things in this kind of like detached aspect of like, oh, mental health, oh, suicide, oh, love, relationships, and they don't really go into detail about some of the things that happened to them and the mistakes that they made. Well, we've all made mistakes, made a lot of mistakes in the past. I spent a good majority of the last couple of years trying to work on myself and correct things, unhealthy behaviors and coping mechanisms that I've had in the past, and stuff like that, which I'll go more into as the show progresses. But last night I was put in a situation where I could have just admitted to an old lie, and I didn't, because I had been carrying that lie for so long. It was just so natural to continue to lie. It doesn't even have any bearing on my life today. Like, there was no reason to do it. It was like a rapid response, just a knee-jerk reaction, and then on top of that, once I did admit to it, I said that I did that because another person did something to me. Man, that's ridiculous. So, yeah, that's not good. It's not healthy. First of all, not admitting when you do something wrong. That's stupid. How are you ever going to make up for your mistakes and your failures if you don't take responsibility and accept the consequences of them? And I think that's what it comes down to, is you don't want to accept the consequences of the things that you did. And I'm telling you 100% that's what it was. But it's so long ago, it's so old, there was no reason to do it. And then to turn around and say, I did this because you did this. And I really thought I was past that part of my life, and it's almost like it came easily, and it's not like this is the first conversation I've had with this person about stuff. And I feel like it's been the first time in a long time that I've, had that knee-jerk reaction where I did something because somebody did something to me. And I hated myself. I hated myself. I thought about it all last night. I've been thinking about it all morning. So my whole spiel this morning is, my pre-workout thought is, if you do something to someone else because they did something to you, then all you're doing is continuing a circle of people hurting each other. And I think that my path in life now is to no longer hurt people with my own actions and the things that I do, and to try to, be as positive and healthy in all aspects of my life, especially, my romantic and my platonic relationships with all the people around me, my friends, my family, any relationship that I would get into, all of that, and not carry the baggage of past hurts, past lies, past whatever, because at a certain point, how many times can you punish someone else for something over the years? I don't think it's there should be a statute of limitations on it. But yeah, so I wanted to get on here and I wanted to shoot a video of just talking about, I say a lot of things on the show. I say a lot of things in my my little morning videos and stuff like that. But like, man, I make mistakes too, and it's a hard, long road to correct bad behavior and bad actions and unhealthy coping skills and mechanisms. And so anybody out there who is struggling with self-change, just remember, it's a daily thing. You work on yourself daily, weekly, monthly, and then don't forget to reevaluate yourself. Sometimes it's good to get gut checked and let you know that, like, yeah, man, like, you made a lot of change, but it doesn't mean you're 100% better now. That's what I had last night. I had a little gut check. I'm not glad that it happened, but I am good that, it was identified that, I still have, a little bit of that old person in me that needs to be addressed. And make no mistake about it, I will be addressing it. But anyway, come check out our show tonight, 4 p.m., 5 p.m. Eastern. Today, May 11th, it's Thursday. We'll be on Instagram Live. My handle is 0foxtrot2813, and I hope to see you guys there. Join us.